Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel, Journey After 60, where elegance, wisdom, and confidence bloom. Have you ever noticed how French women over 60 always look effortlessly elegant, even in something as simple as a white shirt and a pair of flats? Because they know exactly what not to wear. The tiny details that can quietly age a woman faster than time ever could. And that's the real difference. Elegance after 60 isn't about adding more layers or chasing trends. It's about knowing which things no longer serve you. So in today's video, we're breaking down 5 things French women after 60 never wear, and why avoiding them might be the simplest way to bring back that quiet, confident beauty you've always had. Before we dive in, take a second to like this video, subscribe to Journey After 60, and turn on that little notification bell, because every week I share new ways to help women over 60 rediscover their style, confidence, and quiet charm. Now, let's start with the most common culprit hiding in almost every wardrobe, a piece that feels safe, soft, and familiar, but instantly flattens your shape and dulls that natural elegance French women protect so carefully. Number 1. Loud, logo-covered clothing. French women after 60 never let their clothes speak louder than they do. Big brand logos, glittery prints, or oversized slogans, they're instant distractions that pull attention away from the woman herself. And that's the opposite of what true elegance means. Unlike many fashion trends that chase visibility, French style values invisibility, the quiet power of understatement. A logo might tell the world what you bought. Simplicity tells the world who you are. At 60 and beyond, that restraint becomes your signature. Because maturity doesn't need to prove itself, it just is. Every polished French woman knows that when you remove the noise from your clothes, your presence becomes louder, clearer, more magnetic. Instead of flashy prints, they choose refined neutrals, soft textures, and timeless silhouettes. Linen, cotton, silk, wool. These fabrics move with your body, not against it. They frame your face, not the label. If you've ever felt like your outfit was wearing you, not the other way around, this is where the shift begins. French women understand that elegance isn't about being noticed, it's about being remembered. So the next time you reach for that tee with a big brand name or bold graphic, pause for a second. Ask yourself, do I want them to see the logo or to see me? That's the quiet French secret. Less noise, more nuance. And it starts right here with the courage to let simplicity do the talking. After you strip back the logos, the next lesson is subtle. Knowing when harmony turns into uniformity. Number 2. Too matchy-matchy outfits. When everything in your outfit matches perfectly, the bag, the shoes, the scarf, even the lipstick, something gets lost. It stops looking like you and starts looking like a display window. French women after 60 avoid this trap instinctively. They mix tones, play with contrast, and let one piece breathe instead of forcing harmony everywhere. Because perfection in fashion can often look predictable. Real French elegance lives in balance, not symmetry. A neutral coat with worn leather boots, a pearl earring paired with tousled hair. It's that small imperfection that makes the look alive, believable, and human. When you match everything, you erase personality. When you mix thoughtfully, you invite curiosity. So next time you feel tempted to coordinate every shade, pause. Let one color lead and let the rest follow gently behind. That's how French women dress after 60, not for approval, but for authenticity. Because effortless style isn't about control, it's about knowing when to let go. If this tip helped you see that elegance isn't about perfect matching, but about quiet balance, tap save so you can come back to it the next time you're planning an outfit. So yes, French women avoid matching everything too perfectly. But that doesn't mean they dress carelessly. Let's talk about the next silent mistake: wearing worn-out basics that quietly dull your entire look. 3. Worn-out basics. French women over 60 understand something most people forget. Even the simplest clothes lose their magic when they're tired. A faded t-shirt, a stretched sweater, a blouse with limp collars. These quiet details age you faster than wrinkles ever could. It's not about chasing new trends or throwing everything away. It's about respecting yourself enough to notice when a piece has served its time. French women don't cling to clothes out of guilt or nostalgia. They let go gracefully, making room for pieces that reflect who they are now, not who they were 10 years ago. Because worn-out basics don't just dull your look, they dull your energy. Fabric that's lost structure makes posture look weaker. Faded colors drain the complexion. But a crisp white shirt, a clean pair of trousers, a well-pressed cotton blouse, these are quiet signals of care, and care always reads as confidence. The secret of French elegance isn't owning many clothes. It's owning living clothes. Each piece earns its place, and when it no longer does, it goes. So, if your favorite tee has lost its shape or your go-to cardigan feels tired, don't mourn it, replace it. Because freshness doesn't come from fashion, it comes from upkeep. And remember, you don't need a new wardrobe to look renewed. You just need to remove what no longer reflects your strength, your vitality, your grace. Fresh clothes bring life back to your look, but add too much sparkle and that freshness fades again. That's why French women know when to stop. Their secret isn't in more, it's in enough. Number 4, overly decorative jewelry. French women after 60 never let their accessories outshine their expression. Because the moment jewelry becomes loud, it stops being elegant. It becomes armor. Many women wear big jewelry hoping to add personality. But for the French, personality isn't something you add. It's something you already have. Their jewelry isn't meant to impress. It's meant to whisper. After 60, too much sparkle can harden the face and compete with natural warmth. Chunky necklaces, heavy bracelets, and oversized earrings draw attention to movement rather than grace. And the truth is, the more confident a woman becomes, the less she needs decoration to prove it. French women know that elegance lives in proportion. A single ring, a thin chain, or a small pendant can do more for your presence than an entire jewelry box ever could. Because subtle jewelry doesn't demand attention, it invites it. And perhaps that's the secret. After 60, you've earned the right to be seen for your face, your voice, your energy, not your accessories. So before reaching for that statement necklace, ask yourself, does it highlight you or does it hide you? Because real sophistication doesn't sparkle, it glows. I'm curious, do you feel more confident with a little sparkle, or do you prefer keeping it simple and letting your presence speak instead? Share your thoughts below. After all, elegance isn't about removing everything, it's about choosing what lasts. And nothing fades faster than a passing trend. That's why the next mistake is one French women avoid instinctively, trying too hard to look modern. Number 5, being too trendy. French women after 60 don't chase fashion, they edit it. Because they've learned that the moment you try too hard to look modern, you stop looking timeless. Trends promise renewal, but they often deliver noise. Wide shoulders, crop jackets, platform sneakers, fun for a moment, but fleeting. French women know that real style isn't in the new, it's in the true. After 60, your wardrobe shouldn't compete with your story, it should frame it. That's why French women pick trends like spices, just enough to add flavor, never enough to overpower the dish. Because style isn't about proving youth, it's about embodying relevance. The woman who knows herself never needs to announce it through her clothes. Trendy pieces fade, but self-assured simplicity never does. So before adding that must-have item to your cart, pause. Ask yourself, will this still feel like me next year? If not, it's just fashion noise dressed as confidence. Because the truth is, the older you get, the less you need new things to feel new. What makes you radiant isn't the trend on your body, it's the ease in your soul. And now, let's bring it all together. In this final part, I'll sum up the quiet principles behind every choice, the small shifts that turn fashion into confidence and age into elegance. So, before we close, let's take a quiet moment to look back at what we've learned today. From loud logos and overly matched outfits to tired basics, heavy jewelry, and fleeting trends. Each of these little habits doesn't just change how we dress, it changes how we feel about ourselves. The real lesson isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about understanding refinement. Because French women after 60 aren't chasing perfection, they're curating peace. They've learned that true elegance comes from clarity, knowing what deserves space in your wardrobe and what deserves to be released. If this video helped you see fashion as something deeper than trends, take a second to like, share, and save it, so you can revisit these reminders anytime you need a little style clarity. And tell me in the comments, which of these habits do you see yourself letting go of first? I'd truly love to hear your story. Thanks for watching till now, and see you in next video.